Latvian, just to drive the point home for you, Stumpy and Cole. Most
Latin,
Cole,
yeah.
I think. Latvian.
Latin, yeah.
Šī ir Latviešu līga. Like sākt otro spēli. Let's go.
I don't think he can speak Latvian, you know.
That was beautiful. I mean, we couldn't call him out. I mean, it might be right. Who knows? Who in chat knows Latvian? Do a one in chat if that was really, or do one in chat if that was fake Latvian.
As in
And you
Latin.
speak Latvian, of course.
So we want some Romans in here to tell us what's what.
Yeah, we want people roaming about. Game 1 loading up between these two behemoths within this event. Lunar Galaxy,
score
Sans Complexity. I'll go 3-1. I'll go 3-1 again.
I'm going to go 3-0.
Wow, you are strong with the 3-0s, aren't you?
I am. I'm going to go with it. And that is an immediate start for Oski Palms. Big man Palmer. he kicks off immediately. Wish he did that for England a bit more.
Yeah, Oski Palms giving the opponent sweaty palms of that beginning there. Bundling it home from the kickoff. And what an easy start from Gorio with a G. Cheers, lads, as always. I can't wait for them to get told off in between the first game and the second one.
Right. They've already been told off. Do you want to know why? Oh, what a bump from Archie. From, gosh, I don't know who it was. Was it Oski Palms? Was it Ollie Palms? Okay, it's Archie. Okay, yeah, it was a bump from Goyo. No, do you want to know why already we've seen an issue come out from Archie?
Well, we are going to have to restart the server, which is going to be something going on, so we can discuss what you're discussing. So, sorry, that put me off. Why were they told off, did you say?
So, it was told off because Archie loaded into the lobby called SSL referee.
Oh, Archie's name was SSL
Archie
referee.
called himself SSL referee. When he loaded into the game, and then the admin was like, "You've got to change that." And Archie's like,
let's just imagine, right? Let's imagine that Cole Palmer, that's one of the players that they've riffed on so far in this event. He's finally brought on by Gareth Southgate. He's got his hood up, he's got his zip up, right? And the referee lifts up the number, I don't know, 14 or whatever. Cole Palmer coming on. Right? I think we're leaving this lobby, one sec.
Yeah,
and then
gonna give it to me, then I can get us in.
Yeah, I can give it to you while I'm riffing.
Yeah.
And then Cole Palmer, he's got like a cheeky grin on his face. And all the other England players next to you, David Beckham's there going, "Oh no, Cole, you shouldn't."
David Beckham.
Yeah, Michael Owen is going like, "Oh, you really shouldn't, there, Cole." And Cole's like,
yeah, Alan Shearer's like,
Alan Shearer's like, "Ooh,
he's gonna do it, lad. He's gonna do it, like."
No, he's not gonna do it. Surely not, says Alan. And then, right, Cole Palmer just lowers his zip. He's only wearing a referee top. And he's got a little yellow card, and he runs on there.
What's he like?
The ref comes up to him and goes, literally, "What are you doing?" And he goes, he's going around him and going, "Look, it's me."
And the referee's like, "Leave. You go away. Get changed." And then obviously he then walks off the pitch, gets changed because he's still a good person, and then comes back on. But what he's done is delayed the start of the match. I think that's the issue that we're really trying to push through.
He's done well to let the start of the match as a sub as well. I think somewhere our story has faded away a little bit. But I do feel like Cole Palmer would never be so stupid to think that he can get away with that. That is funny when you are a professional e-sportsman.
He's an official e-athlete, and here he is putting on the wrong jersey.
Yeah, exactly. That's those kids that we have to deal with. Unbelievable. But we are getting there. We're sorting our way back into this lobby, and we'll go back up. We can confirm that there's discussions around the scoreline going on currently because there were those couple of early goals that went in for Oxygen, and understandably, Lunar Galaxy might be questioning those because the question was when did the servers feel off for them. So we'll have to have the admin's decision on that, and it will be final, and we won't question it, whatever it is.
I reckon, you know what? It's not the RLCS. We can question it a bit.
Really?
I think so, because if we come back in and it's 4-0 to either team, I don't think that's right.
that would be how the ref gets them back.
I think I'd contest
goes,
that.
"Oh,
personally.
Cole Palmer, I've got one for you, mate. Check the scoreboard."
Oh, ooh. And he scored 3 own goals, and Spain are winning 3-0.
I mean, to be fair, if it's Cole Palmer, he'll see the 4-0, he'll be going...
Bless him. It's very funny when he just stands there in the picture just... It's like, yeah, that's really good, Cole Palmer. That's full of personality.
Oh, dear.
Okay, so we're going to be going back into the lobby. We can confirm it's going to be... oh, my God, sorry. Oh, my gosh. Look in this lobby. SSL referee is currently on Oxygen Esports.
How's the what?
Because
that's the test lobby. That's the test lobby, surely.
Oh yeah, it must be. But I thought Oski went so far and managed to get an account with the RLCS referee tag on it for a second, man. And then I saw Archie walk.
That'd be great.
I thought he just somehow managed to squeak that one out. But yeah,
if he's committed to the bit,
2-0, 455.
Managed to get himself an RLCS referee tag. That's just breaking every rule in the book. I'm pretty sure you can't trade those things or trade accounts or anything naughty like that. Exactly. So that would be Oski.
Do you remember when it came down to the final day of trading, when trading was still around, and I traded you back the Alpha Boost that I'd been using for about 4 or 5 years at that point?
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah.
That's good. We left it to the last minute for content, didn't we? I think we took a screenshot and I thought, oh, we might tweet this out.
Didn't. Yeah. I've got it
okay,
somewhere,
right, let's play a game. On kickoff, please don't touch ball or boost. Who's gonna... There will be one. Chat can play along as well. They've been told that when it restarts, not to touch the ball or boost. All 6 players. Now, someone's going to mess this up. No, Stumpy, don't tell them to do it. That's naughty.
I put Archie, be a lad, and touch the ball and the boost.
Oski Palm says, no.
No. All caps, no.
Right. Okay, Captain Fisticuffs is going to be Oski.
All right. I want Oski's going to hold him back. He's not worth it. He's not worth it.
Who's it going to be? Obviously, you guys can't see. You'll have to take our word for it. I'll have to, I don't know, commentate.
But I will say, though, everyone stays still. Everyone's done it. Nobody
They didn't have a chance not to.
I don't think they trusted them, in fairness. Okay, guys, we're about to get back in the game. Nobody touched the ball. Nobody touched the boost. So fair enough. And Archie is still called Archie Walk. So we're about to get back into it. No problem. 2-0, 4:55.
Kicking off now. 2-1. It's 2-0. 4:55. How did you know? You're so smart. And then you can touch the ball now.
Yeah, type it. No,
no.
We got told off last time for typing.
And rightly so, because I listened to you and I was like, oh, somebody's going to find me funny if I do it now. And I got told off. I'm like, oh, no. I'm the kid crying and just like,
thankfully, we got a new server, which is good. There's another goal. Oxygen going one more up, 3-0, 4:46. Last
time we had 2 kickoff goals before the server change request came in. Will, how many more goals are Oxygen going to score in this opening 20 seconds? I might be on the other way. Almost a goal bonanza in the early days. Here on game number 1. Only game number 1. We're already 3 goals deep. 20 seconds in or 27 seconds in. So it's looking like it's going to be a fun one over here for Oxygen. And Oxygen, they've been turning on the style, mate. Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Do you think this is the first time that we have seen... Oh! I was going to say, a Chronic, this player, play against Oski since they were teammates.
Do you know the answer?
No, I don't. I'm looking now.
Okay. Do I think it's the first time that Oxygen has played Lunar Galaxy? I'll go... No, I think they might have played before because Oxygen had, that 1 second place and they got themselves to the major. They would have played a lot of teams. So I'll say yes, they had played.
Okay. I'm going to have a quick gander.
Oh, you're still looking?
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's fine, mate. That's fine. I'll forgive you. You are forgiven.
Yeah, that's played.
That's cool. When? You going to tell us any more info?
Yeah. Calm down. I'll do the control there. Chill out.
All right, sorry. Sorry, I'm the bad guy. Oh, big goal almost. Chronic stage. Do you want me to, like, commentate
Major
on my
2, EU Open Qualifier 4, and Lunar Galaxy won it as well, by the way.
Really? What? The one that Oxygen ended up going second in?
They came top 4 in that one.
Oh, was that not their second?
That was, yeah, they beat them 3-1 in the Swiss. Lunar Galaxy went 3-1 in that Swiss, and then they lost it to Gentlemates. Rip, that happened.
Gosh, one of the few teams who've been beaten by Gentlemates online ever.
Yeah, but this is the second time that these two have played by the looks of things.
Wow, look at that. Look at that. Unbelievable.
How's that for a stat?
That's a good stat, man. That's a very good stat. Has Atto played a Chronic?
I'm not looking.
Oh, are you done looking?
Well, yeah, because Atto's not relevant.
Oh, no, it's liquid.
In this. Oh, no, but he's not going to play him in this.
All right, I'm just curious. But fine, you piqued my curiosity. I'm trying to show interest in your thoughts. But instead, I'll just talk about Go-Yo. Getting a double flip reset backwards. Nice one, Go-Yo.
Yeah, Go-Yo couldn't score from it, unfortunately for him. Archie walked the stonker of a pinch, going towards the right-hand wall. Go-Yo back central. Go-Yo is Joyo, and that is a stunning little touch. A nice little bit round. Finished off, weak as you like, by Oski Palm.
Yeah, but that is a demo. Oh, he dodged. It's not a doink. No one cares. Goyo then put it forward, then Oski was waiting. I think Archie would have scored had he not dodged into that. But to be fair, it was fine. Yeah, no, I don't think. Sometimes with the doink, you do need to dodge. It does exist. There are times even I dodge. And that maybe was one of those moments. I need to see it from his perspective to judge him.
It's rare, though. I do normally feel like not dodging, i.e. doinking, is better.
Ooh, you can generate more angle if you dodge. If you like backflip and then ping it, you can change the angle a bit more.
But you
doink
can
is if
rarely
it's coming
shoot
towards the
with
goal.
it because of the angle that you get, especially like if you're in one of those positions.
That's true.
A doink's more of a shot, I would say, you know?
Whereas a backflip is like a redirect.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, or it's a proper boot onward rather than like a skimming header.
This game is not as close as I thought it would be. This just seems like a bit of a steamroll so far, which I won't lie, I'm disappointed about. I was expecting a match, and I still am expecting a match, but game one is just a clattering. I don't know if it was the disruption at the start that's maybe put Lunar Galaxy off their game, but, you know, I expect more from Atomic and Chronic and Tox.
Yeah, I mean, I think compared to what we saw from them previously as well, when they were a brilliant team, I want to see a little bit more. But Chronic, this is only his second match back in. In the previous one, they did end up winning, of course, in that game 5. It was only a 1-0, though, against 100%, a team that is currently sitting third in the table. So a good team.
Very well. Yeah, they're doing great. It's Oski up against Archie, the two of them racing to the ball. We'll see if there are any more just big charges forward here from Oxygen. There's Goyo. I feel like it should be pronounced Goyo rather than Goyo.
Goyo is in like Joyo, as we normally say it.
Well, that's my point, that normally it's Joyo, obviously. I feel like with a G, it just changes the natural pronunciation to Goyo.
Yeah, I
For
think
reasons
so.
I can't explain.
No, I'm with you on that. Yeah, Goyo feels more right.
Yeah.
That one's central. 1, 2, back to Goyo, and a fake, but nothing solid.
All right, come on then, Lunar Galaxy. Get yourselves involved. Let's get a couple of goals going into game 2 and really start those engines, because they haven't really got going yet at all, as Archie just blocks Goyo. No goal for you.
That's Walker
Goyo.
all over that.
My daddy's wearing a ref's outfit. The naughty boy, isn't he?
He is a naughty boy, silly little man. Good demo. That's one. Tox is going to just about be back. Into the centre again. Just a couple of actually decent saves and good chances for Ultra to score that they've not been able to. So I'd say defensively, they look a lot better after these 5 goals have gone in against them, Lunar Galaxy.
You'd expect at some point the defending would improve. And yeah, seeing that it was 5, you know, fool me 5x, shame on me. Fool me 6x, shame on you.
Maybe.
How the saying goes. This
There
one's
does,
been dead.
there does seem to be a hard cap on how many goals a team can score, though, doesn't there? Oh, go on.
Well, probably about 103 or something if you, like, score from every kickoff. What's your hard cap? What's your theory of a hard cap?
One sec. Just look at Joyo get the reset here. Off Archie
What?
getting the ball. I don't know
That's
how much
pretty
it
mad,
helped, because Archie steals it anyway. But he trapped the ball against him and then got the reset from it with the 6th goal. The hard cap. You always see it. If there's like a runaway game, it normally gets to like, what, 8, 9, something like that. Like, it doesn't ever go ridiculous. But, oh, no, there's a lot, but do you know what I mean? It doesn't go to like 30 or something.
30.
Because imagine that. Imagine being in a game and you're thinking, all right, boys, let's queue in. I reckon we can win this one. And then you concede 30 goals.
I wonder
It's
how
so
often,
many.
I wonder what rank it's most likely to have 30 goals scored unironically. I'm guessing it's bronze. If one person has figured out just how to hit the ball and the other person hasn't, a bronze
I think
1v1,
by that logic, unranked.
even lower than bronze.
Yeah, I think it has to be unranked because bronze, you'd need to have at least played 10 games.
Oh, is that right?
Well, yeah, because you need to rank up into, you need to get your placements, right?
Wouldn't know, mate. Wouldn't know, mate.
What do you mean you wouldn't know? You wouldn't know about doing your placements.
I'm just a grand champ. It's a lonely life at the top.
Are you? For all
just
you've
about.
been playing?
I know, it's sad, isn't it?
Say it.
All right, mate, all right. You're one of those people that thinks it's less impressive if someone's good at something if they do it a lot and improve, aren't you?
To an extent. Like, I know that Michael Phelps is going to be sick at swimming.
Because he's done it so much, right?
Yeah, he's done it loads. It'd be weirder if he wasn't.
If I
Like,
swum as much as Michael Phelps, do you reckon I'd be really good?
When not as good as Michael Phelps.
I'm
but
quite
I think it'd
buoyant, you know?
because you're rotund.
Rotund. I was thinking rotund.
Rotund's such a good word.
It is. It's a very you word.
I still think Michael Phelps would be better than you. Equally,
I didn't say better.
okay.
No, I didn't say I'd be better than Michael Phelps.
I know,
I said,
I know.
like, you know, in the same ballpark.
No, I don't think you'd be in the same ballpark.
Same swimming pool?
Yeah, I think that one. Because you wouldn't get much buoyancy in a ballpark.
1-0 to Oxygen. We have learned that you have no buoyancy in a ballpark. Let's hope that Lunar Galaxy can get some buoyancy of their own. And stopping there being at least 6 goals could be their ballpark figure to aim for.
I think they should aim for 30. 30
to come back
goals.
against their 6.
Yeah,
Now,
exactly.
Lunar Galaxy will get 30 to make a statement right back.
Oh!
There's one.
That's the first one. I do like that movement as well from Atomic, because that is, and that's what you need to do. You need to be aggressive and push yourself in as far as you can, because he's already going in there to shoot. Sees that Oski is going to be awkward. Oski actually takes a really nice touch, but then can't get anything from it because of the speed from Atomic. So great push in the end from Lunar Galaxy. And overall, the Lunar Galaxy are a team that I really do like. I want them to do well.
I'm sure they will. A few double demos come in, and
There we
that's
are.
2. The 1-2 toodaloo, as the kids say.
1-2 toodaloo, and what a touch that is back central from Tok, with the demo coming in, completely masking his movement. 2-0, 45 secondos.
44. What? 44 secondos.
Thank you for sticking to my vernacular.
Here's Goyo. If they lose, hopefully he'll change his name back to Joyo to take off the curse. Oski
That'd be
Palms takes a quick shot, but in comes Tox up against Archie. Archie's going for a walk right now back towards his own goal. Has to be careful with that pinch. That could have gone back towards his own net. Atomic now, a Chronic circling underneath. Oxygen have been caught cold so far in game number 2, despite being here on the nice warm beach.
And Toxin's back ball can't go too much further than halfway. Has to then pass it off to Atomic, who then just gives the ball straight over towards Goyo. No bump is going to be possible. Now Oski has to face off against 3 players coming his way. But I think a little bit of a superfluous touch from full stop ends up making it not the play that they should have gone for.
My favourite word, that. Superfluous.
Is it?
I think it's a beautiful word. Atomic shoots. Oh, that wasn't superfluous. That was superb.
He's back to his old ways, isn't he, Cole?
He is. That is the Atomic that we know and love. I think he was, what, the top scorer that he got last week?
Let me scroll back through the Discord.
Okay, he got something last week. He was on there because it was all the G1 boys. So he was one of the 3.
Playmaker. So he got
Top
assists.
playmaker. Okay, what rhymes with passing for Atomic?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I don't think anything does, really. Chat can help.
Yeah, chat, you can help. Go on. You brainstorm that, and then we'll take the credit when it's tweeted.
You are our chat GPT.
Exactly.
Other AI things are available.
True.
Don't use them, but they are.
3 goals so far with only 3 minutes left. And Oxygen, I think, are looking a little bit maybe shell-shocked. Bear in mind, do you remember how they looked previously in the series versus Endpoint, the last we saw them on this stream?
Yeah, they were having a laugh, weren't they? They were messing
They
about
were having
a
a laugh. I think they started off with that, and obviously they got 6-1. They did very well. But Endpoint beat them. Endpoint made sure that they didn't just scrape through. They beat them. I think it was 3-0 in the end, 3-0, 3-1, something like that. So yeah, I think they've got definitely that danger of Lunar Galaxy doing the same if they don't take them seriously.
Yeah, it was 3-0, 3-1, 3-2, something like that, yeah.
Right.
It's a Chronic in the corner. One of the scorelines really is what it was.
Yeah.
But they definitely got 3. Endpoint got 3. That much is locked in. Oh, and we need Oxygen to get 3, and that's a third of the way.
No, go on. If you don't need me, you keep going.
Archie walks, more like Archie drives. Oski palms, more like Oski punches. That one.
Okay, you do need me. I'm back. All right. There's only 2 goals left now. Oxygen. Are they going to be ignited with that one?
Goyo versus Atomic, and it comes to a Chronic. Everyone's name rhymes in here. It's beautiful. Tox to the side. A Chronic has one more pass into the centre, maybe. Instead, just loops it as far as Oski Palms. Tox is waiting for that one. Wow, Oski Palms has flipped that bad boy. As far as Goyo, Atomic, don't save that. I want to see the replay.
Yeah, replay's not going to be coming, mate, unless you save this one and then you go and look at it and put it on social media platform. Oh, that's a nice touch. Central from full stop. No, I still want to say Twitter, even though I said it like 3 times already.
We go again. Atomic versus Archie walks. Couple of touches there from him. Tox now spoons it towards Atomic. Great read from him. Good pace from Lunar Galaxy. They are certainly doing Oxygen for speed of things right now, but we have a counter. It's Palms up against Atomic. He gets it past him, and that is glorious 1v1 play.
That's lovely. That's 1v1 play. Atomic jumps early, shows his hand. Oski stays grounded, gets to 50. Just about forces their own. Minute 25 has been quickly cut down to just 1 goal.
I'm getting a little bit scared right now for Lunar Galaxy. It does seem that Oxygen have got the bit between their teeth. Atomic know that if they sit back and try and defend and keep hold of what they've got, they will be punished. So instead they head forwards. Oh, this beautiful map. I do like it. Salty Shores Evening. Or Twilight or Dusk or whatever it is.
Dusk, I
like it a lot. Is it Dusk?
I like it.
Dusk?
I prefer it to normal
Anybody?
Salty Shores.
No? You
You
that
don't-
reference?
Yeah, I do. Everyone gets that reference.
Everyone gets that right. One in chat if you don't get that
No,
reference.
because obviously everyone doesn't. Because
Exactly.
I don't want to say the show because it's.
No, you don't have to say it.
definitely
I just believe you if you've said it. That's fine. If you
For
get
all
it, that's
England.
cool. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Large, from large England to large Oscar here, defending, actually it's Archie towards Goyo. Oski's nowhere near it, really killed that wordplay. Archie's going to slow things down up against Atomic. Tox waiting underneath the Chronic, almost gets his teammate to own goal it, but isn't able to.
Yeah, it's a good pressure they're coming through from Oxygen. Final 30 seconds. Archie around the side. Tox can shut him down, but with very low boost, he can't get it too far. That goes for a 50. The perfect play for that. Oski can't make contact. Archie has to turn it around, and that was a chance to really extend the lead.
A Chronic, another one who needs to join stake in the shots you shouldn't miss training pack. Here he is again. Does he get this one into the corner? He does. Wants to follow it up himself. Can't quite manage it on that occasion. Now it's a Chronic beaten by Oski Palms. Archie's waiting in the centre. Could be a chance here for Oxygen to bring it back. Atomic's touch is important. Just glances it over to the top.
Oh my
Archie
God.
and Oski both going for it. Oski's got it himself. It's left by Archie, but it's blocked on the goal line. And Lunar Galaxy have their parity.
A Chronic on the goal line nails it as well. Like, that is... He has to wait because he has no idea which shot's going to be on that is successful to be coming through. In the end, the 3-2, a sketchy 3-2 Lunar Galaxy.
Oh, it's sketchy, but they'll take it after being absolutely demolished in game number 1. I think it was 6-1 or something. They will take the 3-2. I wouldn't say it was almost through. I'd say it was a really nice attempt at a comeback from Oxygen Esports. And Lunar Galaxy just about had enough. 4 saves from Tox as well. 91 on the goal line. You can be comfortable with him back there as we head to DFH.
We do indeed head to DFH. Chance here to either of these teams to then make sure they go through to that series point. Oxygen, they want to continue. What did you say? Their 5 series win streak currently?
6, isn't it? They're 6, yeah, they're 6-1, so they lost the first, and now they've won 6
course, yeah.
since then, which
Wow.
is rather impressive. Though the last one was
Good for
in a game 5. I think it was the overtime Oxygen had.
And then no kickoff goal to start it off immediately. Atomic, actually, that's a stunning touch towards the backboard.
They're so difficult, those touches. Every
They really
single
are.
player of any ability makes those little touches look so simple. And I try it over and over again. I've hit it too hard. I've hit it in the wrong part of my car. My car lands awkwardly. Blah, 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 blah. There's so much you have to consider from pace, angle, car positioning. Really tricky.
I mean, I feel like just it's across the board that like you have those awkward little moments where then you're not quite able to, like you have the idea and you have the thought of, oh, I'd love to do this, and like you see players take such like little touches, then you try it, and it's just like with a sledgehammer.
One try.
Like just sending it, yeah, like whatever. Like I see you stream, like you send it so far away. It's embarrassing that you try, but like, yeah, it's tough, and you won't ever be as good as Atomic.
Fair enough. Well, here comes a Chronic. Archie clears it onto his own backboard, and Atomic, wow, yeah, I could never do that. Oh, nice finish, Atomic. Nice first touch finish. So good.
You're jealous.
A little bit. I mean, I am jealous of every player that's this good at this game, yeah. Heck yeah, I am. 1-0 Lunar Galaxy. And Oxygen must be starting to think, wait a minute, when are they going to slow down? Because they are suddenly performing like a top-tier team in this competition.
They're definitely making sure that they are not just being taken for a ride by Oxygen, which I think is maybe something that Oxygen have been doing to a lot of other teams in this tournament so far. So I'm happy that Lunar Galaxy aren't showing them the respect they, quote, deserve.
Atomic booms that one long, and look at the time that he's got. Archie was so far back, he had time to at least force Archie to get it to his teammate Tox. Oski's charging down Tox much faster this time, but Tox manages to squeeze it up for a Chronic. Atomic there, then following the job. Look at this, beautiful interplay. Right now from Lunar Galaxy, if the pass is there, it could be a great turnaround goal. Wasn't to be, but look at the smoothness again from Atomic. He's much better than Cool Cole. That's true. Oh my goodness, you're right.
Who would have thought? And Joyo back with 0 boost. Going to be very awkward in the net. Oski then clears it in front of his own net, but with enough boost. Now Joyo with some. Up towards that right wall with a reset. And Tox is just clearing it away with substantial distance. And I feel like a lot of the time when we're seeing Oxygen go for any of these plays, it's just meeting any of the players in Galaxy and then just punt it away. Just get it gone.
Archie takes the call from Goyo to go for the ball. And then Goyo's taken out of it by Tox. More nice play. It's these little touches that are working really well for Luna Galaxy. They are risky, but when you get it forward like that, you get yourself some shooting chances.
And it's the Chronic as well, I think for the first time, getting a goal in this series. And from that corner, that is a beautiful goal. Top corner of the pitch, the opposite top corner of the goal. You could not ask for more. 2-0, Luna Galaxy currently on to make sure that they are the team going through with the advantage into game number 4. And what I would really hope for is that either Oxygen, they can bring it back a little bit sooner than they did in the previous game, or the Luna Galaxy, they just continue with this pressure and that they don't fall to whatever Oxygen put forward to them.
Atomic versus Goyo. It's going to be Archie in the end that comes in, gets into the center, but again, it's a clean hit for a Luna Galaxy player. It's happening way too often. That demo in the corner will open things up as well. Oski had no boost. Managed to get some control of the ball. Akrana gets the first touch towards the flip reset. Almost wraps his Octane around the ball, but not quite able to on that occasion. But it's more clean touches for Luna Galaxy. Oxygen are not pressuring them, not challenging them, not causing enough 50-50s, but now they have the boot on the other foot. Goyo in the corner. Oski's there waiting. Is there a bump to be had? There is, but the ball just trickles a little bit too far past the goalpost.
Yeah, it makes it just that little bit more awkward and somebody's up to challenge you so quickly. And I feel like that's what we're seeing Luna Galaxy do. It's challenging straight away. There's no chance here for any of the players in Oxygen to develop any plays. So Oski's going to be up. If anyone's available, they're going to meet him. Tox attempts to.
Oh, well done.
Oski, regardless, finally beats it through the defenders.
Pure knowledge of the man's hitbox right there. Oski doesn't just get the flip reset. He reads what Acronic was thinking, and he saw Atomic tracking behind him. So much to do with that solo play, and Oski does it all with aplomb.
140, 100 seconds ticking down. Luna Galaxy, they got close to relinquishing their entire lead previously.
Uh-oh.
We need to make sure they don't do it this time. That is a very reactive read from Oski, getting it a decent distance.
There's so much time on the ball for every player who's getting it now. The game is completely spread up and opened up. Look at this again, Archie with another clean touch. Is anyone from Luna Galaxy going to be challenging him? Yes, Tox, who gets a couple of clean touches himself, and Goyo almost gets caught out. Oski has to be aware behind him, and now Oski turns up the pace. Archie's following up. This could be the tool. Acronic gets to the backboard. Goyo shoots, but it's prodded to the side by Atomic, who's going backwards well.
Just about squeezes it through as well, making sure that any of these shots that are going to be going threatening towards the target, at least have a little bit of pace on them too. Joyo, Archie, Oski's arm touches down the 3-man play. Backboard to goal line for Oxygen.
2 pitch-perfect passes in a row, and Oski's finish wasn't too bad either. Top bins, you say? We'll take that one out.
Yeah, Luna Galaxy, they had this lead. They had the 2-0. We were theorising whether they were going to be able to hold on to it. So far, nay.
Goyo's going to have to try and keep turning the screw for Oxygen. They've got once more the bit between their teeth. Oski clears long. Tox arriving. Very little boost. Has to get this read good. Does, but as far as Archie, so both those two players using all their boost, but getting clean touches for it. And now Oski slows it down. Again, 0 boost. It's not much in the tank for any of these players. It seems that they're cancelling each other out at this point. Archie beats Atomic to the ball. Tox was there. Just has to watch this read. Tox misses. This is danger. Recovers well, though. Still uses all of his boost. Yet again, Archie down to Goyo. This could be the winner. But Atomic saves.
Passes galore for Oxygen so far. We're seeing solo plays conversely on the other side for Luna Galaxy. Oski's up on his own. Now Acronic will send it long. Opposite corner wants to try and find Atomic. Instead, Joyo finds the ground and overtime in the third.
Who's going to take this one? Could be a pivotal goal in this series, and it could be Luna Galaxy. Acronic doesn't quite get the redirect, and the ball bounces agonizingly over the blue line for Tox.
First 15 seconds and already action. Luna Galaxy, I think, will feel they are owed this game. Especially after being that 2-0 up. Acronic wants to go for a bomb here. Fakes out that one shot. Tox now a little bit too far forward. Atomic is the man to take that shot instead of the, I think, the Ideas man. in a Chronic.
Atomic up against Oski. It's a good start here for Lunar Galaxy in the overtime. Certainly pressing the issue. A Chronic post pressed up that one somewhat, so Archie can get a clean touch and, more importantly, keep some boost. Will that come into account later? No, it won't if Oski misses this one. He doesn't, and Archie does use that boost just to get it back to Goyo. And hopefully for Auction, they can take a second, but the Chronic stealing in, and he's stolen it!
That's cheeky. I think every other time and every other player would have gone for a pip up here to chip it high. Instead, he takes it completely low. Everybody on Oxygen being just bamboozled by that decision. And Cole, how often, genuinely, do we say, like, oh, he should have just shot that, instead of like chipping it up and then trying to go for a double or whatever? That's exactly what a Chronic did, and he proved that, yes, sometimes just go for the simpler option.
Yeah, Chronic may have lost a few months of experience, but he certainly hasn't lost a few notches in his gameplay ability. That finish there is a reason, by the way, for anybody watching this, that when you warm up, when you're doing your training, when you are doing your shots you shouldn't miss training pack or similar, don't just aim for the goal, aim for different parts of the goal. Aim for the bottom left, aim for the top right, and keep going until you can sink them, because I guarantee you that was precisely
100%.
Where that shot was meant to go.
Yeah, 100%. That was brilliant placement. Very, very hard to secure. But, I mean, those passes are unbelievable. But look at it's how he turns round here, and you see the pre-jump come out. Archie has no boost. He's not expecting it. Finally, gets to the bottom corner, no problem, snipes it home.
And we are going to have at least 4 games in this series. Oxygen have to try and force the 5th, or they will have only their 2nd defeat here of the Shift Summer League. It's all getting pretty intense, Stumpy Goblin. It's all getting pretty crazy. And to make matters even more nervous, the player's going to have to wait for a few more seconds. The player rejoins. I think we're back and ready to go, but just something else to break up their momentum.
We are on. Oh, crumbs. Why did I even start?
Oh,
that?
Mr. La Vida. Heston Blumenthal.
Heston Blumenthal La Vida. I think.
I think this is called Heston Blumenthal Vida.
Well,
let's see if Oxygen are cooking up a comeback. And they are, early game 1.
Goyo straight away to, with the emblazoned goal of the Oxygen logo, Oski Central. A Chronic can't do nothing about that. Finally, by the way, he's got a Chronic on my screen and not just full stop, which is quite nice.
That does help.
Helps a lot. I do like this car too, the pink car.
Yeah, it's a new car. He's changed to the pink car. Here comes Goyo up against the Chronic. If there was a Heston Blumenthal inspired Rocket League dish, what would it look like? You got 3 seconds to answer before we go back to the Rocket League.
I think it would be a ball that looks like it's like a dessert, like a chocolate lava cake, but instead it's just entirely meat.
Here's Tox. He sends it to the ceiling. Up against Oski. Atomic catches it. Atomic's there following this one up. Goyo's there. He's been quiet this series, Stumpy.
Yeah, I mean, there he goes. He just got removed from the pitch as well.
That was Archie. Goyo didn't even get demoed.
But even Goyo wasn't even nearby.
Exactly.
That's how quiet he's been.
Oh, it's Atomic, not a Chronic. Tox down to the ceiling. Archie's waiting. Goyo is hoping that Atomic's clearance is pretty much there, and it was. What a read that is from Goyo. But the Chronic can clear long. The start that Oxygen wanted here on Heston Blumenthal, but not quite good enough to get them more than 1 goal to the good.
Goyo wanting to try and make a name for himself in this series. Airdrop was over 1, but instead his car gets sent away from him. Goyo now going for another bump. Tox in the blind spot of Oski. Very lucky Oski that Tox did not get a touch there.
Thanks for asking, by the way. I think Heston Blumenthal inspired food
for
3 Rocket League would be little floating candy flosses floating about
clearly up
like the ball. Who's better? Who did it better? Whose food is better?
So yours would just be candy floss.
Floated about though, like the ball.
Mine's at least attempting to like be a different food. It looks like a chocolate ganache type thing. Oh, Tox has left. He doesn't like
you
this
offended
talk.
Tox with your meanness.
Oh, don't know where he's gone.
Just out.
Oh, he got kicked apparently. Oh, he's back.
He's back in.
All right,
he's back in.
All right, he comes back in and puts 6 question marks in chat. Very confused. I imagine it's going to restart from kickoff potentially. Oh, no, Oski's saying yes, carry on from here. Sorry, carry on.
I like that. I respect that. I'd love it if they just literally went 3-1 go without doing the kickoff again. That'd be the coolest thing.
I'll be okay with that.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, I think that the candy floss will be floating about. And what else happens? There's then...
No, you need to have You need to have the issue. You need to look at whatever the food is and then subvert expectations. That was Heston Blumenthal's entire thing.
Okay, so the candy floss is the car, but there is no ball. Whoa.
No, the flavor-wise, not just.
Oh, it's pink.
So the candy floss has to be like fish or something. No, not just the color. Shut up. Just answer it right. If you're going to put the premise out there, at least take it seriously. Is this how you feel when I talk?
Yeah, no one knows what you're saying. All right, fish flavored. Floating fishies.
No, I'm not saying it has to be fish.
It's Aquadome. It's Aquadome. It's fine.
No, it isn't.
What do you
This
mean,
is
no, it
Viva La
isn't?
Vida Heston Blumenthal.
Why are you telling me what my theory is? Yes,
Because this is Heston Blumenthal, Viva La Vida Coldplay.
Yeah, exactly. Heston Blumenthal is the name of the map. And I'm just saying that he would base his floating fish-flavored candy floss on Aquadome. It works.
So it's candy floss, but is it still on the stick?
Tastes like fish.
Is it still on the stick like candy floss would be, or cotton
No, it's
candy
spinning
for any
about
American?
on like strings. But you know that fairground ride where you're on loads of strings and they just spin around really quick?
You're on loads of string. What are you on about?
The chairs are on string.
What, where they
thing
hang you at
spins.
the carnival, spinning around?
Where the thing spins and you're on a chair on the end of the string and they all spin around like horizontally.
Yeah, okay, I know what you mean.
It's like that, but it's fish-flavored candy floss, all right? And that is the Heston Blumenthal X Rocket League meal.
And
Happy? Can we move on?
No, because then they bring out my dish, which looks like a little chocolate lava cake, but inside it's actually it's layers of meat. Have you seen them like? Have you seen them like chop up like a golf ball or like a bowling ball or something?
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, so it would be like the outside would be something like lots of solid meat. Maybe it'd just be like
pork.
I think it'd be yeah, I'll go with pork. And then there's like a layer of beef. Then there's a layer of, I'm going to go with tofu just out of there. And then we're going to go with like a layer of chicken, and then a little bit of duck, and then a small quail's egg in the middle.
Okay, that's lovely. So who did it better? Cool Cole's floating, fishy candy floss balls, or Stumpy's big round thing of
layer
different
meat.
meats?
I call it layer meat.
Well, let's see who's going to take this third game. And later in the tournament, these guys will meet again because everyone plays everyone twice.
Very true. Very true. 90 seconds, though, with that relative late goal coming in from Atomic early and a miss from Atomic. Very thankful Doctor's there, passing it back towards him. I like that. Little pass back on defense.
Well, Top's going to clear it long to a Chronic. Chronic's already up. This could be a chance for the redirect. Goes for the
go
double
on.
instead. It's genius. It's so good from a Chronic.
Oh, my word. A Chronic with one. To the backboard. Straight back down. Archie reckoned he could get the save there. And a Chronic hit it so perfectly. There was no chance in the world. Lunar Galaxy on to win the third.
Right, if they lose this one, Oxygen, at least they can go back to watch the commentary of this game where they might learn a thing or two from our analysis. Here's Atomic. He's got Oski Palms in front of him. Oski just booms it long. Here comes Archie, walks to the backboard. It's going to be followed up again. But what a save from a Chronic. Is there nothing the man can't do?
Central again, though, from Goyo. Pinches around the side. It's going to now be a little bit of a foot race, trying to squeeze their way back. Final 45 seconds. Goyo, season's quiet so far. A reset, not far enough. Oski, though, in a relative open net, but goes high.
Goyo has Oski pre-jumping to his side, goes solo instead. We've been waiting for Joyo to wake up a little bit. That one doesn't work either. Lunar Galaxy charging him down so quickly. Tox nips in as well. No fear defending from Lunar Galaxy.
Final 30, and it's this aggression as well, making sure that, as I said earlier, they are not showing that respect to Oxygen that I assume a lot of other teams have. This would be the second series Oxygen have lost this entire tournament, and both just happen to be streamed.
Chronic's going to slow it down. Good play from him. The composure remains tall. Walker's missed it as well. Joyo, maybe one more chance.
Not quite as it goes 1-2. Archie, the final man to tap it home. I love the fact that we see that this little touch here. I thought it then went completely awry. A Chronic, not enough boost to get to it. Archie, a tap round Tox, who has been so far perfect on defense. 4 seconds, 2-all. Next goal to win the game.
We may well have game 5 if Oxygen can take it. They might steal it away from the clutch of Lunar Galaxy in before OT. Goyo goes high, can't follow it himself. Oski's turn towards Archie. Brilliance from Oxygen. They claim the winner.
Oh my word! Just a stunning turnaround from every player on the pitch. And they execute that plan with perfection. The kickoff went their way. They faked it back corner. The final 4 seconds was Oxygen's. throughout. All right. You know what? Game 5.
Yeah, I mean, you wanted your expectations to be subverted. Was that Hessen Blumenthal worthy?
I think it was, you know. That was just a Lunar Galaxy win. That was the series win, potentially, for Lunar Galaxy in that final 4 seconds. 2 goals in 4 seconds. That's crown and jewel-esque.
Well, I can't wait to see that winning goal again. That was a real touch of class. You know, everyone's having fun here on the Shift Summer League, but that was a reminder of just how brilliant Auctionar. This wasn't bad either from a Chronic.
Oh, that's so
I
nice.
thought that was it. That's a beautiful solo play. And then we got the late equalizer from Auction. And even here, the decision-making. Joe, look at the amount of time he had to go round the ball. That whole time he's thinking, what do I do here? Archie was there, but this is the one.
That touch from Oski, and then Joyo also faking it. Oski then realizing, I'm going to go central because 2 have jumped to me for this. So all they need is that to touch the floor. Archie put every single player on Oxygen, had their role, and they committed to it perfectly. They could not have done any more. Game 5. Pure confidence, surely, for Oxygen going into this one.
Do you reckon that was one of those goals that they're like, oh, let's save that replay. Let's watch that one back? Because I think that was a unique goal. 0 seconds for the winner, you know, in a tough part of the series, making those decisions. I think that's one that even Oxygen players would want to look back at and just enjoy.
I mean, I hope they do. I have no idea what their typical thoughts are for goals like that. But, I mean, we do see, you know, where there's Joyo and whatever, he posts his clips to Twitter. So, maybe that's going to be one that makes it. I don't know. Or solo clips, I suppose. But, sorry, Goyo, his basement-dwelling brother.
Oh, here's a Chronic, the man who it did seem for a good minute or so in that last game could do no wrong, ending up on the losing team. It must be agonizing for Lunar Galaxy. They have to dust themselves off and start all over again here on Champions Field.
It's 30 seconds as well has been. I think it's going to be pretty high octane. It's going to be starting off rather continuing how it has started off. But, I mean, I think the disrespect from Lunar Galaxy has to continue coming out. Continue knowing that you can outplay them. I also loved in that previous game we saw Chronic getting a wondrous goal against his former teammate.
Goyo over the top of a Chronic. In comes
Perfect.
Oski. Joyo's come online, Stumpy. I'm starting to get scared for LXG.
That was perfect play as well. Complete push from Goyo. And the angle is like, it comes down so straight towards his teammate. It had a lot of sideways momentum, but Goyo works his way around it, taps it down, minute gone, 1 goal.
And Chronic busts up the great pass as well. Very impressed with Joyo's pass there. The Chronic up against Goyo, who just continues to be the most awake player in this lobby. Archie might shoot it here. Goyo goes for the bump. He's not even needed. Is Oxygen working in full form?
Top corner from Mr. Walker. It was Goyo attempting to get it central, and then a couple of fakes, a couple of misses. Opposite, schling-schlang. Oxygen, so far as I know, have not let any of their leads go, whereas Lunar Galaxy, unfortunately for them, have.
And they are going to have to turn this one right back around. Lunar Galaxy, it's beginning to slip from their grip. Tox gets it to the side. Go underneath. Tox misses that touch. Just these little moments just aren't working for LXG anymore. And Oski's reading them. Do they have a plan B? Maybe they're already onto it. Do they have a plan C, Lunar Galaxy? Because their regular play style is just being hammered at by Oxygen.
Central from Oski, and a bump is going to open it up somewhat as Toxic is shunted away from the goal. Archie up for 1, backboard, uncontested till Tox can actually jump up at a very tough angle to secure a touch on the ball with.
Atomic clears it long. Lunar Galaxy have to get this ball away. Chronic's chasing down Oski, but he's used all of his boost to do it. Archie to the side. Goyo already has 100 boost. Atomic's trying to steal it. It actually does steal it, but will it matter? Oh, yes, it will. I really thought Goyo was about to score there. It just felt like it was going to be a special moment.
I mean, yeah, so far we've seen him come out finally in these moments of brilliance. We've not seen him actually pop off too much in the middle of the game or even at the start. I feel like we're seeing a lot more from him when it comes down to his ice moments. So hopefully he's going to be able to, you know, they're up 2-0 so far. So they don't need to necessarily push him as hard as they need to, or rather as they could, I suppose. But regardless, it'd be nice to see him pop off a little bit more.
Chronic so far seems to be the most likely performer for Lunar Galaxy. Even he has been kept quiet here on Champions Field. Watching Esports putting their experience to good use. In comes Archie, he finishes it as the Chronic does get a save, and that does leave a sliver of hope.
How far in the net was that ball? That was like 90-odd% in.
It was 86% in.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, 90-odd, I'll take that. And there's 2 minutes counting down. The chance is still apparating for Oxygen. But we've only seen 2 goals in total, rather 2 shots in total on the side of Lunar Galaxy. They need to have more pressure.
Just keeps himself behind that one. The pressure is beginning now, though. Oski boostless, Goyo boostless, Archie boostless. Can they keep the ball out anyway? There's more steals coming in from Lunar Galaxy. That boost didn't spawn, though. One of their rotating players. Tox up against Goyo. Goyo wins a great win. So it'll steal some boost. Goyo comes in again. That's a huge 50-50. Achronic's up. Tox fakes. And Tox just fakes out Achronic.
90 seconds. Something has to happen. And the Galaxy needs something to really start falling their way. Oxygen sending that one back towards the Centra. Centra? Center? I said that like it's spelled in England.
There's Tox with a little flicky wicky. Almost there. There's another demo coming in. Everyone's being just taken out the game. Deleted out of existence. But in the end, the clear comes in.
Minute ticking down. Achronic towards that corner again. 1-2 saves. I've probably seen so many chances, lots of opportunities, and finally, one has been sunk.
It's just got a lot more interesting with 58 seconds left. Tox places the ball over his opponent after great work from Atomic, and we are going to have a fantastic finish.
Central photo finish here as well for Oxygen. As Achronic wants to send that one central. Does so, and Atomic's going to be there. The passing plays on Oxygen kept them in this series previously, and now Lunar Galaxy returned the favour.
Lunar Galaxy currently 5-2 overall against Oxygen 6-1. If LXG win this one, they go equal with Oxygen in the event. But they still have so much more work to do. They've done the bulk of it, brought it back to 2-all. Achronic has boost as well. He's going to follow it up against Goyo. Goyo gets it to the side.
45 seconds. Chance. Atomic open net. And it's completely wide.
I don't know if he had the angle. We'll have to assume he didn't. Either way, back comes Oxygen. Achronic there to the side. Still time remaining. Will that be on their minds? Tox waits in the center for Achronic. Goyo has Atomic underneath him. Has to be careful the ball doesn't fall to him. So gets that final touch just to slow Atomic down from the angles. Achronic coming in. 20 seconds. He's been their best player. Tox to the corner. Goyo might have a chance here against Atomic. It's 50-50, and Goyo can come away.
And then gets another demo on Tox, opens it up massively, goes low, 1-2, low again, opportunity in the angle, not there for Oski, 2 on the backboard, Achronic shies away from it, Archie beaten to the ball, and overtime in 1 second, Goyo central, kept up by Archie.
Oh, and he lets it drop, and we are going to a second Game 5 overtime to one of these teams, I think it's Oxygen, in a row.
Oski up for 1, towards that double on the backboard, Atomic though can clear it away in this goal. This is the one that matters. This overtime. Going to be their chance to flick high, and Achronic, at the death of the touch that he could have got, manages to backflip.
That was petrifying from Achronic. Goyo is just beaten away. Achronic goes long. Oski to the ceiling. The chat's predicting who's going to score and when. I've got no clue. Here comes Archie up against Tox. Tox has to be aware. Archie almost gets it, and he's hit the post, and somehow it's kept out.
Everybody in chat, put your predictions in, and a name and a time in overtime. When and who is it going to be? Oski getting a save away with 100 boost, but Atomic's going to sneak in, get it a little as far as he can towards that blue half. Goyo on target, wide of target, Archie challenging. Top corner, Oski, he doesn't turn in the middle there where Joyo maybe could have got a pass.
Atomic booms it long. He and Tox got on each other's way somewhat, so I think Atomic played things more safe, but that pass from Oxygen wasn't ideal. Who's going to be underneath it? No one on this occasion. Oski can go to the side.
Joyo back with 100. A little bit of imagination here needed from the young man. A tip on from Oski as Joyo gets bumped away, and a boost steal is going to be keeping Oxygen in it.
Achronic with Oski in front of him now. It seems to just be turning towards Oxygen. They're starting to take control of this situation. Tox has to get this read. He does. And now there's some space. Achronic, no one in front of him, just goes to shoot. It just ramps right up. And that should be easily defended by Archie for a good transition.
Goyo now on the right. A double chance. And we know that confidence from Joyo comes as soon as he does a musty. Especially in overtime. We've seen some magical moments from him previously in those moments.
This could be another one. Here comes Goyo. Achronic's underneath it. Gets it towards Tox, but they've invested all of their boost. LXG. Atomic to the side. We're approaching 2 minutes now of overtime. The series of the event so far, at least here on the main broadcast.
Central again. 2 on the backboard. Tox and Atomic. Atomic is going to be pulling rank there and takes it away from him. But gives it straight back towards Oski, who then sends it so high that nobody keeps control, and Joyo is awkward on his own defense.
He was awkward, but he knew he had all the time in the world just to wait. And the Galaxy was stepping back there, didn't quite believe in that play. This one, though, might change that. Tops into the corner, gets a couple of touches. Oski almost gets bumped out of the way. He does in the end. Atomic tries to get the touch over. It's going to fall all the way back to Acronic. He's kept his boost well, but that's a bit of a hospital pass to everyone. It's Oski that claims it. Oski goes for the double. Saved off the top by Tox.
Yeah, Tox with a good clear there too. And on the backboard, he has been phenomenal. Manages to clear it away time and time again. Both Acronic and him having 4 saves in total this game. 8 between them, 10 in total on the side of Lunar Galaxy. They have had a lot of defense going their way.
Stunning series. Stunning match. Excellent overtime. Archie to the ceiling. Atomic has to get the read. Doesn't. Tox was waiting. Let's give it a chance. And Oski wants. And he puts it in the back of the net. Just shy of 3 minutes. Oxygen continue their march.
Did anybody say Oski 259? If so, you are a future teller. So thank you very much. Congratulations. What are the lottery numbers for next week? But Oxygen taking that one. And Oski, I think, is sinking a goal where either team had full right in winning that series.
Yeah, I mean, it's the highest standard of Rocket League we have seen so far in the Shift Summer League. That was excellent. That very easily could have been an RLCS matchup in the top 4, in the top 8, something like that. Some of the goals that we saw were sublime. Then in the end, in overtime, the finish that Oski put on was not simple, but nor was this comeback.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. And I think that when you look at the ingenious nature of pretty much every single goal that we saw, you need to think, how do they then fare against other teams, and do other teams have the ingenuity to battle against Oxygen and Lunar Galaxy? They're currently sitting at number 1 and number 2. So Oxygen in that first spot, 7-1, and Lunar Galaxy 5-3. Actually, near enough tied, apart from game differential with 100%.